everyone, Tori Hallowell here, coming live today talking about the 7 surprising benefits that I experienced last week when I was completely unplugged. So last week, for those of you who don't remember or forgot, I was in Southeast Alaska with my family for a week of vacation, and it was the most magical week I've had in a very, very long time. And so the crazy thing is that Southeast Alaska is still completely untouched wilderness. So there's no service, which means that there was no emails, no text messages, no social media. I was completely unplugged, whether I liked it or not, or whether I wanted to be or not. And let me tell you, I wanted to be unplugged. So throughout this week, I started to take note of what I was experiencing that kind of surprised me about being completely unplugged. And here is a surprising fact. I have not been unplugged from technology in over 10 years. Crazy, right? Like, I obviously haven't had an iPhone for 10 years, but 10 years ago I had a flip phone and I had an email address, and so I could check my email, I could receive text messages. So this is the first time in 10 years where I was completely unplugged. So I just want to share with you the 7 surprising benefits that I experienced in hopes that I encourage and motivate you to unplug at least once this summer. And I would love to hear if you are able to unplug, what you experience and what you find surprising about unplugging. So just a reminder, for those of you who don't know, I'm a personal time and energy strategist. Last week was my first time unplugging from my business. For the first time ever, I'm going away for a week's worth of vacation with my family to Alaska, and it was amazing. And for those of you who are interested in kind of checking out what Alaska looks like and seeing some of my photos, I'm posting photos on my business Facebook page at Hallowell Coaching and my Instagram account at Hallowell Coaching. So if you want to see some gorgeous photos, check out those 2 accounts. But today, okay, the 7 benefits I experienced unplugging. Benefit number 1 was, what I noticed was that when we had family dinner every single night, we weren't on our phone. We weren't distracted by videos or text messages or having to respond to something right away. So we were engaged in real conversations. We were checking in with each other. We were planning our next day's activities. And sometimes we were eating in silence. And that was okay. It was really wonderful to be completely in the moment with one another while having a family dinner every single night. So the first thing I noticed was how much more we were able to converse and deeply connect during just a family meal, which was awesome. Benefit number 2 was what I noticed being completely unplugged was that I was no longer, addicted or attached or just invested in my phone. And so I was that much more aware of others around me. I was able to help other people who maybe were struggling or needed a hand. I was able to actually, I always thank people, but I was really able to be more aware of thanking people and really meaning it and really being connected to them in that moment of gratitude. I was also able to compliment more people because I was just more aware of their existence around me. I hate to say that, but it's true. I was able to compliment them and also get to know other people because everyone was unplugged. So I really noticed that my level of awareness of others around me skyrocketed, and so did my self-compassion for others. And that was just such a great moment to experience. So benefit number 3, 3 and 4 are connected. Number 3 was it's true, I was able to fall asleep so much faster. I was exhausted each day, but I also didn't end up spending more time staying up later, kind of checking all my social media accounts before going to bed. When it was bedtime, when my teeth were brushed, I went to sleep. I was no longer staying up extra late, scrolling through all of my social media accounts, and that was wonderful. I was able to fall asleep and have really deep, great nights of sleep. And benefit number 4 is when I woke up in the morning, I woke up and I started living. I didn't wake up and have to go through my email and my Facebook and my Instagram and my LinkedIn. I just woke up and started the day, started living. And it was so great to just hop out of bed and just jump into whatever activity I had first on my to-do list that day. So I just want to, it really is true that when you take some time before bed to unplug, you fall asleep so much faster. You have such a better night's sleep. And when you wake up, the first thing, to just go start living your day versus checking on your social media, it just helps you, I think, wake up a little bit more naturally, which is really amazing to experience. So benefit number 5, let me see, I have a list. I was more in tune with other people. I was also more in tune with myself, with my own needs, with my own kind of body and feeling. So I was really able to know when, hey, I'm thirsty, I need to go get some water. Hey, I need to use the restroom. Hey, I'm really sore from hiking all day yesterday. Let me go and stretch and give my body the stretch and the muscle relaxation that it needs. I'm tired, it's time for a nap, or it's time to go to bed early, or I'm energized, I want to go take a walk around. So I was really in tune with my own body, my own needs, my own comfort level, because I was I had more time and more space to be aware of what I was feeling at any given moment. I wasn't being distracted or pulled away by my phone or by technology. So that was benefit number 5. Benefit number 6, this one I love and I was so excited to experience it, was that I had time to do all the stuff that I always want to do but never have the time to do. So because I wasn't wasting precious moments of time that do add up on my phone being plugged in, I was able to sleep in a little bit. I was able to take a nap for a few minutes if I was tired. I was able to write letters, old school letters and postcards to people. I was able to read my book. I was able to meditate and kind of just reflect about where I was. I was able to stretch. All these things that you want to be able to do that only take 5 to 10 minutes, but we never find the time because we kind of waste a lot of our time being so plugged in and so attached to everyone, the world in particular, through social media. So I really love that I now had the time and I could fit all these things in really easily, and that really surprised me. And the last benefit was that. Okay, yes, the last benefit number 7, just checking all of them. I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Benefit number 7 was just that I was able to fully live in the moment. And that was so wonderful, just to live in the now and not to be worried about the future, right? We create our own stress and anxiety when we worry about the future. That's where anxiety and stress, that's where a lot of it comes from. And I also wasn't, being caught up in work dramas or in emails, in wondering what I should be doing, or having to respond to all these things on social media and technology. I was just so living in the moment, and I was able to really listen to people around me. I was able to listen to my body. I was able to listen to the world and just really be. And it brought just such a deeper sense of awareness and connection to my vacation. So I really wanted to create this video because I really want to encourage you this summer in particular, if you're going on vacation, if you're going on vacation with family, if you're going on a long weekend vacation, getaway, even if you have a staycation, you're home for a weekend and you have nothing to do, I really want to encourage you to unplug. Put that phone away and just really see what comes up for you. See what you have time to do, what you're able to incorporate into your life. Really live that work-life balance. Really live that in that moment feeling. Really live with purpose and with passion. And let me know what comes up for you, what you experience, what surprises you. I would love to hear what comes up for you. So I just want to share my 7 surprising benefits when I unplugged last week in Alaska with my family. I'm taking off for the 4th of July, so I hope you guys all have a fantastic week. For those of you who are overheating like myself, stay cool, and I look forward to touching base next Monday. Have a great week. Bye, everyone.